This is Roger in Bristol. Roger, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're mentioning Psycho.
Yeah.
Right, violent, horrible, slashy film. Impressive, yeah?
That's not a violent, horrible, slashy film at all.
Well, it is, isn't it?
It's not a slasher movie. Not a lot of blood inside. There's a bit in the toilet.
Of course not. In the shower.
What's that with you?
Right, you remember that.
Yeah.
But you can't remember the last pornographic film you saw. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's completely harmless. What it is, it's that a percentage...
No, you're taking two scenarios out of context and placing them in your own unfortunate, ill-thought-out ideology.
A percentage of overprotective reactionists, possibly parents, sort of really protect their children to such extremes that later on in life, they're the ones that have problems. Voyeurism is natural.
No, I think the argument isn't about whether pornography is right or wrong. The argument about pornography is where it should be, who should be able to see it, at what age, where and when. You want it everywhere because you're a dirty kid, that's why.
I think it should be really available to anybody. If parents were good parents, they'd be able to explain to their children exactly what pornography is, and therefore they'd get a proper reaction from their children. If we sort of, like as a society, improve their explaining powers. I mean, a lot of what you're saying about relationships, right, is simply because one partner isn't acquainted with porn.
Relationships? What did I say?
Well, you said it breaks up relationships. I simply state that it's possibly that one partner is sort of finds porn alien because they're not acquainted with it and misinterprets the whole effect of it.
They might not be into porn, that's the point, isn't it? They might not want to be into porn.
But if they don't have to be. But what I'm saying is that by simply polarising...
Is your wife into porn, Rog?
Well, she's neither here nor there. I mean...
Neither here nor there. You're making the point about people being into porn. Well, you're married. Is your wife into porn? You're quite heavily into it. I'm surprised you can see straight.
Yeah, not as much as me, but sort of occasionally, yeah. I mean, we're pretty open-minded about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
so she walks in while you're watching, does she?
Yeah, sometimes.
Trips over your tissue box.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. It's the kind of statements like that that actually alienate sort of your natural, your natural
porn lover.
No, your natural instincts and sort of turns them into something nasty and horrible and sort of
I'm not saying it's that porn is nasty and horrible.
Yeah, but the very statement, your box of tissues and all that, is simply to demean it. Well, it's more natural than, say, watching a horror.
No, that's a very real point. I'm sorry, what are you watching porn for? You're not watching porn so that your ears will grow bigger, are you?
Well, I'm watching it no more than you may be listening to music.
What? Lots of old rag. You're watching porn to get an erection, right?
No, it is. Well, even if it was, but I say...
I mean, even if it was, why are you watching porn? You're watching porn to turn yourself on.
Possibly for voyeuristic curiosity. Exactly. So it's that very sort of thinking that alienates this society.
Why are you watching porn if it's not for those kind of sexual terms?
Okay, I can give you quite
You don't watch porn as opposed to watching the,
I watch it.
A Western, do you?
I watch Westerns also. I watch porn, but I mean, I'm not sort of like, I'm not hung up about it. And what sort of, and the point is...
Are you well hung up about it, then?
But it's those comments that, alienate...
Well, I'd been really failing here if I didn't say that, wouldn't I?
Yes.